Hey, y'alls, I wanted to let you know that this weekend at Woodbine Park, I'm going to be at AfroFest. We're going to be talking about finances. We're going to be at the Stolen from Africa booth doing a lot, giving away t-shirts. We're going to have cookies from Jessa Sweet Tooth. There's a lot of great things happening this weekend, and I just wanted to invite all of y'all's out. So if you want any more information, definitely check the link down below or follow at Ty Aaron's, and you'll see me posting about Afrofest coming up. So, with that being said, let's get to the podcast. What's up, world? Welcome back to another episode of the MITM podcast, where we delve into the matters that shape our lives. I'm your host, Ty Aarons, and today we're embarking on a journey of exploration, self-discovery by exploring new hobbies and revisiting old ones. Run the intro.
Caught up in them bright lights, lust for shiny things as golden. Everything ain't always what it seems, that it's soaking. Chasing my dreams, coming apart at my seams. Best believe that the money is the motive.
All right. Welcome back to an episode of the MITM podcast. And today we're talking about engaging in hobbies that bring us joy, fulfillment, a sense of purpose, and really elevate our lives. Whether it's exploring a new interest or rediscovering a forgotten passion, hobbies offer an opportunity for personal growth and a break from our daily routines. So let's dive into some tangible tips to help you explore new hobbies and revisit old ones. Tip number 1, reflect on your interests and curiosities. Begin by reflecting on your interests and curiosities. What activities have you always wanted to try? Is there a hobby that you used to enjoy but you haven't pursued in a while? Maybe it's a sport. Maybe it's doing crochet. Maybe it's making music. Maybe it's going and doing bird watching. Like, did you kind of used to catch frogs when you were a little kid? What type of things did you used to do that you haven't done in a while? Okay, take time to reflect, to identify the areas that sparked your curiosity, and make a list of potential hobbies that you could explore or revisit. Tip number 2, start with small steps. Don't be overwhelmed by the idea of starting something big or returning to a whole old hobby. Just start with something small. Break down the activity into manageable chunks and set achievable goals. Maybe it's like, I used to do a lot of parkour. So step 1 is maybe I'm watching some parkour videos. I buy my parkour shoes. I start training a bit. I start jumping over puddles. I don't know. Such a silly example. But you want to remember, you want to slowly build momentum. You want to gain confidence and make steady progress towards your goals. Tip number 3, embrace the learning process. Embracing the learning process and embrace everything that comes with exploring a new hobby or revisiting an old one. Be patient with yourself as you navigate the initial challenges and enjoy the journey of acquiring new skills, refining existing ones, and, learning so much more about yourself. Remember, the joy is the process, not just the end result. Tip number 4, seek inspiration and resources. Now, seek inspiration and resources to support your hobbies exploration. Join online communities, local clubs that relate to your interests. Connect with like-minded individuals who can offer guidance, share experiences, and provide valuable resources. Book podcasts or read books, look at podcasts, or listen to podcasts, try online tutorials. These are all great sources of inspiration and knowledge. Tip number 5, you want to make time for your hobby. I know I've mentioned this a few times now, but set out that time. Carve out dedicated time for your hobby in your schedule. Prioritize it as a main aspect of your routine, even if it's just a few minutes each day. By making time for your hobby, you can create space for personal growth, creativity, and self-expression. And last but not least, tip number 6, embrace the joy of play. Above all, embrace the joy of play in our hobbies. Let go of the expectations and allow yourself to explore freely. Remember that hobbies are meant to bring pleasure and relaxation. Approach your chosen activity with childlike curiosity and enjoy the process of discovery. I really wish that when I went back to producing music, I bought FL Studio. I have the official one, no more, cracked versions. I bought it for my phone and my computer, and I'm like, I'm gonna get back into producing. but I expected myself to be at the same level that I used to be at. I wasn't just exploring the app and making sounds and having fun with it anymore. I had all these expectations because I used to be so good at something. And coming back to it, I really felt the knowledge gap. I was making my own synthesizers, and it takes time to make a synth, but I was getting to a point where I was so comfortable I could make whatever sound I want really quickly. And after 2 years of not producing, I go back to it, and I had the expectation that I'd be exactly where I was. So I wasn't embracing the joy of play, and it really robbed me from the ability of the time and the opportunity really to dive deeper into that thing that I loved. So that being said, that brings us to the end of today's episode of the MITM podcast. Remember, exploring new hobbies or revisiting old ones is a beautiful way to enrich your life. It's great to nurture your passions and embrace self-discovery. Now, reflect on your interests, start with small steps, embrace the learning process, seek inspiration, make time for your hobby, and most importantly, embrace the joy of play. Join me next time as we continue to explore the matters that shape our lives. Until then, embrace new adventures, rediscover old passions, enjoy the journey of exploring hobbies, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
Give them that creme de la creme whenever I spit that hot shit. Ain't no lose or draw when it's the only option. Till I'm balling like Stockton, I'm locked in. Researching the best stock tips, fuck gossip unless it makes a profit.